All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rucha Kodash. A double hundred to the apostles and those at Great Millstone. This is GMS, Wisconsin, man. With a quick lesson, man. Pretty much surrounding what we're going through right now. The spring cleaning. The Lord is purging His floor. He's tightening everything up because of time, the evil times that are come. So we're. The men of the Lord willing, we be able to elect. We're getting tighter, we're growing, and the pressure is real, man. What I'd like to, what I see from it is pretty much us going through that furnace of adversity. We got to continue doing these lessons because we're doing the work of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. All right. And we don't have our elders here, pretty much holding us by the hand, or holding our hands, so to speak. We only have each other in, the order that they have set up, to do what we have to do, man. This ministry is a lot more serious than, what we perceive, so we have to do it with all our strength, man, because it's a beautiful thing, all right. It just shows you that the times are getting closer with Salaki. Go ahead. My bad.
This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but not as much in my absence.
Right, and we have to do the same thing. The same thing that the churches that Paul was talking to when he was giving those letters, those epistles. We have to obey the word, given through the Spirit by Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai from the elders, man. So we have to do the lessons, because the time is nigh, man. We don't want to be caught off guard. The scriptures talk about shall we find faith on earth, and we don't want to be found asleep, when Yahweh Shai make His return. Okay, so we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, Go ahead.
Work out thy own salvation with fear and trembling.
Right, and that's what it's about, man. We have to work. We have to work towards the goal. We have to work to finish this work. Okay, and it takes everything, man. It takes denying yourself, and staying focused, and staying on pins and needles, worrying about what really matters which is His work, because that's going to establish everything. It's going to protect us in the times to come. It's going to keep us, humble, and Lord willing, it exempts us according to Ezekiel 9:4. We crying and sighing day and night, man, in the midst of for the abominations, man, that's going on in the midst of this place, Babylon, which is America. Don't forget this place pretty much has a target on it from the Most High, man, because all the iniquity and all the wicked ways that this place is established. It's like, go ahead.
Do all things without murmuring.
Yep, do all things without murmuring. Right? It's more important to focus on the work rather than, bitching and complaining, basically, man. It's time to get in the zone, so to speak, man. Any opportunity we have to do the work, man, to the best of our ability. Because first and foremost, the Most High is watching us, and it's His work, You're talking about the Most High, man. You're talking about Alpha and Omega, The Lord said He go to prepare a place, and He's going to return. So we don't want to be caught off guard. We want to be in that mind frame of the kingdom in Yahweh Shai. 24/7. It's like,
And disputings,
mm-hmm.
that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High.
Right, you want to be blameless and harmless. So this thing of ours, yes, it's a straight game. So no matter what happens to you, whether it be right or wrong, you have to keep pushing towards the mark, man. It's all about pushing towards the mark. It's a lot less about emotions and more about actions. All right? Go ahead.
without rebuke in the midst of the crooked and in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation.
Right, man. So we want to taking the low. Basically, we're basically getting purged in front of the 2/3, man. You know, so we have to be innocent. We have to pretty much do this work with in sincerity, okay? Because that's what this calls for. To be humble. Especially in these times. Because we might get killed doing the work. We might. That's to come regardless. So, but we want to be blameless. So we want to do this work with all our might and as sincere as possible. It's like.
Oh, you can grab
yeah.
What's that? We made a spectacle.
Oh yeah, kind of. I got you. 1 Corinthians.
Said, let's start back at 15. Said that you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation.
Yeah, so we don't have to sit here and bitch and complain, man, about doing 3-4 videos a day.
You should want to do it anyway.
Yeah, kind of. So only because Yahweh Shai is coming, man. The prophecies are coming to pass every day, man. Look, the petro yuan, there's going to be a polar shift in this whole economic system, man. You talking about hyperinflation? Things are going to get harder out here. So, man, we want to cover ourselves the best way we know how. Slack, go ahead, my bad.
Among whom ye shine as lights in the world.
Yep. So we shine as lights in the world, regardless of how much they hate us. We're shining in front of this crooked and perverse nation. You can never be right with Jake. But we have authority through the auspices of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai to teach His word and to preach the tidings of the kingdom. So we want to do that with all sincerity. We want to do that with the chast mind. Always thinking in the scriptures. Always thinking about the scriptures. Always in the scriptures. The scriptures all say, "Blessed is the man that readeth." Revelations 1 and 3, but it also says, "Give attention unto read." This is our heritage. I'm hearing brothers saying that a whole lot more. This is our heritage, so we have to treat it as such, man. We have to continue to wash our minds with this word.
It's like it's our heritage and our inheritance.
Yeah, that's right.
This treasure.
Exactly. Because the scriptures say this is a shadow of things to come. So, yes, you're going to be expecting all of these commandments, all these precepts to be the standard in the kingdom, in the new world to come. Because we already witnessed all the wicked things that goes on in the world. We've seen all the wickedness. Now it's time for that shift, that spiritual shift to move this evil and wicked vibration away from the earth. And we are helping be a part of that, So, okay. This is at 1 Corinthians 4 and 9. It says, "For I think that the Most High hath set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. We are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake. All right? But ye are wise in Yahweh Shai."
Right. And part of us being made a spectacle is that us having that light in the dark world. That light is this scriptures.
That's right. Yeah. So everybody looking at it obscure. So if you stay in the dark, I heard somebody say this before, if you stay in the dark, but it's a true saying, if you're in the dark, the majority of the time, when that light turns on, it's kind of, it bothers your eyes, So we're the same, we're like the same to these people because they're in constant darkness, The scriptures even say they walk in darkness, man. So I can go ahead.
This is back in Philippians 2 and 16. Holding forth the word of life, like I said, the scriptures, that he may rejoice in the day of Yahweh Shai. that ye have not run in vain, neither labored in vain.
That's right. Because the scriptures say the fashion of this world shall pass away. So if we're holding that light is going to remain. The scriptures, it tells you in the scriptures, man. You know, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall remain forever. You know? So we're holding forth that light, which is the true understanding of the Bible. All right? We were given the keys to the inheritance. We were given the keys to immortal life. Dealing with Yahweh Shai and his sacrifice, because we're going to be joint heirs, Lord willing. You know? Go ahead.
Ye and if I be offered upon sacrifice and service of your faith, I joy and rejoice with you.
Mm-hmm.
For the same cause also do ye rejoice.
And so we have a lot of things in common with the apostles and with the men that was doing the work. All right, the disciples. We're following those same footsteps. Hell, we might be those men. All right, according to spirit, according to prophecy and reincarnation, man. Because that's in the Bible, man. Whether people want to believe it or not, but we're way ahead of the game, man. You know, the Lord put us ahead of the game. So a lot of these people, of course, they don't understand that because it wasn't revealed to them. The Spirit didn't reveal it to them. All right? You got something else, or should you just give me whatever you got next one?
Ecclesiastes 9 and 10.
Okay. Let me go ahead.
Yeah,
all right. Ecclesiastes 9 and 10, it says, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. So that's what this work. That's why the pressure is being put on us. You know, you have something to say. Yeah, so the pressure is being put on us because, hey man, Yahweh Shai is toward. It's that time, man. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe, as the scriptures say.
You trying to make that purify you, make you like pure gold.
That's
Some
right.
men gonna be made silver, some bronze.
Yeah,
But you don't want to be that junk metal, you know.
exactly.
The stuff, what's it called? Dross.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, draws. Yeah, I got you on that. 1 Corinthians, real quick, and 3, because that's the time we're living in, man. 1 Corinthians 3 and 9, for we are laborers together with the Most High, ye are God's husbandry, ye are God's building. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. All right, and that's right now we're taking heed how we're building upon the foundation that was laid by Yahweh Shai. You know, by us doing the works, going out there on the highways and byways. What type of spirit we in? Overall, what type of spirit we in? You know, do we want are we gonna get tripped up? Matthew 13, which is a good chapter to read. But are we gonna get tripped up for the lust of this world? You know, for a woman. You know, for the treasures of this world. You know, or are we gonna keep going in that straight gate? All right. It says every man's work. Salaki. It says, now if any man build, Salaki, verse 11. It says, for other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai.
But you got GOCC, Hell of Churches, IUIC, they building another foundation other than what, you know, Yahweh Shai laid.
That's right. It says, now, if any man build on this foundation, upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, which it was going back to what you were saying, wood, hay, stubble, all right, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire.
Yep.
And it's funny because it's being revealed by fire now. I don't know if brothers noticing, but through the Spirit, that's if I'm wrong, If I'm wrong, correct me. But through the Spirit, that's what it is, man. The fire is being put on us to purge us, man, to see what our works are like, man. You know, and we don't want to be the foolish versions, man. You know, because it ain't just Apostle Tahar just bringing the order. It's through the Spirit of Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahushua.
And like the brother said, beginning of the lesson, everything getting tighter. You getting a lot more pressure, whether it be from your woman, your job. Everything is going against you getting into these scriptures. Yeah. So diverse temptations.
Yeah, and that's why you gotta learn balance. You gotta be perfectly balanced. If you're not perfectly balanced, then you're gonna be overthrown. You know. Just a little bit more. It says, every man's work shall be manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. The fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. You know? So this is the fiery trial right now, you know? But it's going to lead up into more intense heat, so to speak. All right, you know. So the thing is it's intensifying. But you know, have you been doing the necessary things you need to do? You know, studying, ministering. You know, like the brother, Elder Uriah. You know, 7 things Israelite men should be doing a day. You know, are you ministering? Are you praying, fasting? You know, prayer is always a, good thing. You can't fast every day, but, doing lessons, researching, watching the elders' videos, the apostles' videos, the brothers' videos across the United States, across the world. All right. How are you building yourself up in this thing, man? You know, what is your ambitions? Is it towards, being set up 5-10 years down the road, or is it, in the hope of the kingdom? All right, Salah.
This is 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 2. And he shall follow their, what's that word? Pernicious ways.
What is it? And many shall follow their, pernicious.
By reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken.
Right. So let's go into that word pernicious real quick. Where you at?
Verse 2. 2 Peter.
Okay.
Square.
2 Peter 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
All right, so the Greek word for pernicious, apolia, all right, destroying or the destruction of vessels, pernicious, ruining, destruction. It says of money, the destruction which consists of eternal misery in hell. Well, we know that's your mind condition. Damnable destruction, die, perdition, perish, pernicious ways, waste. So a lot of people are going to be wasting their ways, man, Go ahead.
By reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
Right. So you got people speaking evil of this thing, the thing that we're doing, only because they don't understand it and they on the outside looking in, Hey, we got new brothers in the camp. Well, they ain't fully in the camp, but as soon as they come deal with us, the first thing they notice right off the bat, damn, it's mad spiritual. And you're not able to see what we see on the inside, which is a beautiful thing. That's why the Lord said that, man. He thanked the Lord that he didn't reveal this unto the wise and the prudent. But, I'm roughly paraphrasing, but he revealed it unto babes, man. And we're proud for that fact, and we should be happy for that. A brother should be ecstatic, Go ahead.
So going to verse 19. They said, wow.
2 Peter 2 and 19.
So, yeah, come on. 2 Peter 2:19, while they have promised them liberty, or promised them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption. For of whom a man is overcome, the same shall he be. The same is brought. It's like
Verse 20.
Verse 1. It's verse 20. For after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord.
I think it's First Peter.
Is that First Peter?
Yeah, it was First Peter. But hey, I guess we winged it. It's a lot.
This is so you First Peter 2:2.
Yeah.
This is First Peter 2:2. As newborn babes, he desired the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
Right, and then the sincere milk is the basic understanding of the scriptures, man. Knowing the basic understanding of how the Most High works. You know, like we always do. The first time we came to the scriptures, women was the main key that we had to understand about when it comes to the scriptures. What the Most High say about women, and what are their current condition, and what are they doing, opposed to what they're supposed to be like in the scriptures. All right. Not only that, the so-called the nations, man, the tables of nations. Who the people of the earth, man? Who did God say they were? You know, not forget about men. You know, and we understand that holy righteous men wrote this. You know, so we have that understanding. You know, this is a basic, sincere things, man. You know, but we keep those things and we keep that understanding. You know. And that's how we grow.
And Jay, going back to the 2 Peter 2:2, you know, they say this is evil spoken of.
Yeah.
They always speak evil of you. Like you try to, you know, especially with a woman, you know, you try to do the right thing, and they go against it
because they naturally geared toward wickedness, man. You know.
This is 1 Peter 1:19. For this is thankworthy if a man for conscience toward the Most High endureth grief, suffering wrongfully.
Yeah. Hey, that goes back to the 1 Corinthians 3:9 on down. That goes back to what was that? The first scripture that we read. It's like Philippians, man. All right, of doing things without groanings and murmurings. All right, because we got to understand we got work to do. We got to put forth our best foot forward, so to speak, to do this work. You know, and the point is, whatever we're going through, whether it be good or bad, hey, the Most High is you're going to receive a reward for it. Okay? Right?
For what glory is it if ye be buffeted? It's like buffeted for your faults. Ye have. It's like ye shall take it plenty. What's that?
Patiently.
It's like patiently.
Yeah.
But if ye do well and suffer for it, take patiently. This is acceptable with the Most High.
Right. So if you're going through something, that ain't your fault, you get blamed for stuff, this, that, and the third, take it patiently. All right. No matter what we're going through, because first and foremost, we have a work to finish. It's Yahweh Shai's work. And that's what we got to understand, man. That's the difference. That's what makes this more precious. So no matter what we're going through, you know, we keep that in mind that this is Yahweh Shai's work. And we have to finish it, you know. And plus, this is our tribulation, man, is a prerequisite for the kingdom. Okay, we're being purged with the word, And we're being put on a humble level, man, a meek level, so we can inherit this earth, man. You know, the Lord ain't dealing with the proud. Go ahead.
For even hereunto as we were called, because Yahushua also suffered for us,
Yep.
leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps.
Right. And who have we better to lead that example? Nobody. You know? So, you know, Yahushua, we going through the same things Yahushua went through. That's why we always had a prophets to reference, because this is a work continued from where they left off. All right? This is a continuation. And that's what the world doesn't understand. Okay? This is our thing, man. You know, as the apostles always say. You know? Go ahead.
Who did no sin, neither was guilt found in his mouth.
All right, so he was perfect. He didn't do any evil. He didn't have no guile in his mouth, man. Meaning a perverse, forward way. He didn't have that. And he suffered. He suffered dearly. All right? And he was innocent. But he was rewarded, man, because he held his decorum. He held his integrity. You know? He was that ultimate sacrifice. He had a greater obligation than anybody throughout all history, dying for his people, man, or dying for the elect chosen, so we can help rebuild the nation of Israel. All right.
Verse 23. Who, when ye have
ended on this one. Go ahead.
Who, when ye have revealed, and reveal it not again, when he suffered there, it's like when he suffered, he threatened not.
See, all right, and then the scriptures in Isaiah 53, man, I think it's like a bruised reed shall he not quench or break, or something like that. So what? He accepted his fate, man, just like we should. You know, yeah, a lot of things that we are going through under the oppression of so-called white men. Be ye angry, but sin not. We can be angry. Yahushua was angry, you know, but don't do anything that compromise, you know, what you're supposed to be doing, the truth. You know, don't be carnal minded. Don't be, you know, emotional and personal and bringing your personal life, even though a lot of shit that the so-called white man does is personal towards us and hateful and malicious towards us. We do everything we do out of love, you know. It's like,
but committed himself that judgeth righteously.
Committing ourselves as well to judge righteously, man. So we have to judge the nations in our people with the judgments of the Most High, man. You know, and it ain't personal. It's what the Most High is doing, man. It's what the Most High is saying. You know. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, you brothers is edified. You know, you just put something real quick together. You know, and hey, through the Spirit, man, it's the time of tightening up. You know. Any last words? Yeah, so yeah, man, it's the time, man. The time is now. This is that fiery furnace. Our works are being proved. All right. So with that, we're gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.